Hey guys, welcome back for part 2 of our return from the tropics video update in the garden, which is now entering into late winter. Alrighty, what do we got? Again, a lot of green, which is always good, right? It's nice and warm in here too. I've had the heater running whilst we were away. Very light. Temperature in here at the moment, outside it's 15. In here it's, oh gosh, 17. That's nice. So 17 degrees in here, which is good. Keeps everything happy and alive. And look at that, on these jackfruit seedlings. Huh? New growth. New growth. New growth. So everything seems to be alive. The mamey sapoti, the abiu, which again is drooping like its bigger brother in the other greenhouse. I don't like cold. These guys are very sensitive. But I do sense one problem in here, and it's the same problem I had since the end of summer, and that is powdery mildew. Again, on 2 plants this time. Yeah, 2. Could have been all of them, but thankfully it's only on 2. One is the canistel, and on the other one it's the imbi or imbe, right? And this is what we're talking about, guys. Fungicide. Fungus, I meant. See that? And it's causing the leaves to drop. Damn. Yeah, it's all moist. So someone's not happy at all. And the same over here on the imbe. See that? So can you imagine if these were left outside? Cold, wet, and fungus. At least in here they're not cold and wet, but they're not happy troopers at all. All right, so what I do is I get some spray and spray them. Oops, let me turn the dial on this and just spray on the problem here. I'm gonna go and do the jackfruit as well in the other greenhouse. Don't forget to watch part 1. You'll see that the same problem with the jackfruit in there. But otherwise, looking pretty good. This is the peanut butter fruit tree with new growth at the top here. I had this in ICU back in June, and it recovered. So I thought I'd bring it back out into the greenhouse for July, and so far so good. Everything is doing great out here, everything, except for one branch on the new guava, the Thai guava over there. See that? That was my fault there. I when we were gone for a week in June, it got dry. There was no water in the pot, so it dried out, and I lost those leaves there. But I made sure to water it a lot for this trip, and it's doing fine. The Thai guava. That's one of the recent ones I got from Daly's in early June. Yep, I also got this guy from Daly's. Did I get this one? Mexican custard apple. No, sorry, it wasn't that one. Sorry, it was this one. Yeah, the Jambulan plum. I got that one also in June. That one there. And he's doing great. He got dry as well without any water, but he took it better than the Thai guava did. Thai guava likes water, not mucking around. Yeah, so that's another keeper. This $99 greenhouse. It's getting a lot of wind protection though, under the pergola. Another keeper. So I've been very lucky with the 2 greenhouses I got. Highly recommended, but in a protected area, not out there. A big no-no. It will fly away. Won't make it, I guarantee you. A lot of tamarillo on the ground from the tamarillo tree here in the circle from the winds. So I think I've got a whole box of fruit waiting for me on the ground. Alright, let's have a look at the front, guys. Every time I come back, this is all full of debris all the way down to the bottom from branches and leaves and what have you, blowing right down. But this time on this trip, not a single leaf, which I'm really surprised about. Look how clean it is. So that tells you the wind acted as a brush or a broom and saved me all the trouble of cleaning up. There's another banana rack that's ready to come down as well. Looks like someone's been nibbling on here. Nibble. Sorry, it wasn't ready, mate. You nibbled too early. Probably a bat. So that's 3 racks of bananas that are coming down for late winter. Nothing came of the Surinam cherry flowers. Oh, there's some left. So these guys just teased me all of June and July. Damn teas. Look at these teas. No fruit. Sorry. False alarm. False alarm on a Surinam cherry. Why can't it fruit? Can't believe that it fruited for Brett in England in a pot. But they won't fruit here in the ground after 6-7 years. Huh? What's up with that? But he has had his in a pot indoors. Tons of key lime or West Indian lime, or what other names it has. Oh, the happy to report the Jamaica berry or Panama berry is still alive. Not very alive looking out here, but very alive looking here on the stem, the central stem. Look at that, it's green all the way to the top, to the 2 meter mark. So green all the way down. Wow, thank you very much. So just crossing my fingers it can hold out for another month for winter to end and come back to life in spring. That'll be something. Its brother out here, I got 2 of them, doesn't look that good. He's still green, right? But only halfway up, and then it's brown. I feel rain coming. I better move fast. The first stone fruit is flowering. That's the sunset peach, which is a super dwarf. Is an early bird. These usually come at the end of November. That is the very beginning of summer in Australia. So it's raining now. I've got to move super quick. The Wampy is doing great. Check him out. The red Chateau mulberries are waking up. I'm getting wet. Wet. 1, 2 mulberry, 2 papayas have survived. That one looks like it's kicked the bucket. It's raining. The Vernon white sapotes are ready. Well, we already ate 2 before. There's a couple of more that are ready there. They're late varieties for late July, August. Check out how many Indian white guavas fell whilst we were gone. Like 20 of them or 30, which is a real pity. But there's still a few that have survived on the tree. It's a darn pity. Yeah. Like I said, these aren't very sweet or juicy. They're more savory and dry. Look what happens to them when you leave them on a tree. See that? People ask me many times, why don't you wait and leave them on a tree so they get sweeter? Dude, they're not gonna get sweeter. They're gonna get like this. This is what they get like if I leave them on a tree too long. Doesn't work like that. It's not like an apple. So the Indian white guava has to be picked sooner than later, to avoid this. You understand? Here in my climate, I'm not talking about in Pakistan, but in Melbourne. Okay. The red Malaysian has survived fine. The other 2 are fine. The Mexican cream are coming along nice. The passion fruit is looking good. Just waiting for them to ripen. I gotta extend the wire across because it's reached the outer limits. Look at that, it's climbing up to the wires. Power cables. So that's work to be done. Kurumi chama, yellow cherry guava. This is the huge Namroy pomelo, which is ready soon, real soon. It's massive. This is the custard apple, which is growing bigger and bigger, right? But no, nothing fancy this year, as in past years. So it was a dud of a year this year for the Paxton Prolific. Tons of fruit, flowers coming on the Vernon. What a crop we're gonna have next year. Huh? Yeah. Mind-boggling. A little black sapote. The only one on the tree, hanging on. It's getting colder and colder, and I'm getting wet. So, guys, and the other Papaya Hero survived so far. And that one there too survived. So far, so good. Nice, thick, healthy stem. Right. Pretty good. Pretty good. Papaya. Unprotected in Melbourne. Come on, guys, let's do it. Let's get our first papayas. Tropical papaya. We can do it. The Bowen seedling mango is hanging in here in this makeshift frost cloth. It's not true frost cloth, right? But it's better than no frost cloth at all. Seems to be alright. It's hard to look inside, but I can tell that the leaves are green and healthy. A few black ones at the top. We'll take a look at that. I'll uncover this in another video. And that's about it for part 2. Don't forget to go back to part 1. It's starting to drop now, a lot of rain. See you guys from the next video. Thanks for watching. Woo! We're getting wet. All in all, maybe not A+, but at least an A overall on the garden on our return from the tropics. Also, there's the Glen mango getting fatter and fatter and spreading out and up. Bye guys.